How do you know it's time to start toilet training your toddler? My name's Ruth, I'm a health visitor in England. Let's get into it. First things first, I have a free toilet training guide. The link is in my bio. You can download that. It's called Stress-Free Toilet Training, which is exactly what I did with my two children. This video is going to have elements of health visiting advice in it, but it's also going to have my own personal opinion weaved in throughout and what I did with my own children. Now, just like rolling, sitting up, crawling, walking, talking, I believe children reach those milestones at different ages and stages, and ultimately when it clicks in their brain and it was right for them. I actually think toilet training is very similar, and yes, there are instances in children who we don't see signs that they're ready to toilet train. That's a different situation here. I'm going to be talking about more children who are starting to show signs. And did you know you can show signs, toddlers can show signs any time in between 1.5 to 3.5. This is an area in parenting that I genuinely felt it was almost like a subtle competition within myself. Most of the time in parenting, I feel quite confident in my decisions, but my eldest, she wasn't fully toilet trained until 3.5. And I kept thinking to myself, am I doing the right thing here? Am I doing the right thing here? Because I was waiting to see signs and I wasn't staying and enforcing her. Turns out I was doing the right thing. Now, ultimately, you must do whatever's right for you and your family. And if you're receiving advice elsewhere, then of course listening to that. However, it's worth taking into consideration. I believe that, like I said, with rolling, crawling, walking and talking, they hit those developmental milestones when they are ready. And we can hit 2 years old, stay indoors, try and force toilet training, lots and lots of accidents, unhappy you, unhappy them, continue to have accidents until, say, 2.5. Now, had you waited until 2.5 and something had clicked in their brain, I think you would have been able to have done it overnight. Now, I do want to tread carefully on this topic because I am aware there is a huge increase in children who are school age who are not toilet trained now, and I'm not really sure what's going on there, and the huge change in what we're meant to be advising parents is to start toilet training when we don't see signs. But I want to talk to you about the signs that I suggest looking for, and any of these can be an indication that they are ready. Also bearing in mind some children who are developmentally delayed or SEN may not be showing these signs at all, and that's a different video for a different time. When they start to become aware that they've got a nappy on and they're not wanting to wear it, this is a really good, easy sign. You know, they're uncomfortable in their nappy now. Another sign is they're starting to crouch when they're going for a poo. This is their brain getting into a natural position. That's the best place for us to poo, is with our knees raised up high. Equally, they can go and hide. They start to tell you when they've done a wee, so they can feel uncomfortable with the nappy on when it's got wee in now. If you want me to do a video on how to toilet train, then please comment below. But I also think it's worth noting that being dry in the morning is no indication of being ready to toilet train. Throughout the night is a hormone being released, and that can happen any time between 0 and 7 years old. So wetting through the night is no indication of being ready to toilet train.